Okay, well, so Lancaster is fired, and so that's a small win, but it feels really big for us. Like, people are starting to listen. She was part of abuses. She would, handcuff people and then spray them in their eyes and spray people in the face for not wearing masks, and then say that we're inciting riots and stuff like that. She would also take people's mail. She would take people's, she would take people's discovery as well. And she was also part of a drug distribution organization in here. And I say organization because she was not the only one. So if there's anyone listening that's on our side that likes to investigate these types of things, and now that you know that we're telling the truth, now that she's gone, there was other people that are part of this, and she got oversight from the top, like from Warden Flanderton, or from Major Marr, or her buddy who used to have all access to all different parts of the jail, which would be Corporal Allen. So these people are also involved in this type of activity. So we want you all that are listening to be aware of that. And now Bart is going through some issues because of Lancaster, and the jail is trying to retaliate against Bart now. And they brought over information to his prosecutors. So I'm going to let Bart Shively tell you guys about it. Here's Bart.
Thank you.
Good evening. Good evening.
Bart.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Hi, guys. How are you doing, everybody?
We're doing all right.
Love you, Bart.
Thanks, guys. I love you guys. I miss talking to you.
Aw.
We love you too, man.
We love you too.
Do you have any questions for me before I get started?
I don't think so. I think we're ready for you.
Okay, just get into it then. I was supposed to be sentenced today, but as of yesterday, my lawyer came to see me and brought me the news that the jail had took a disciplinary report and gave it to the prosecutor and the judge yesterday. Now, this incident that we're discussing happened back in September. So why did they? It's a little suspicious that they waited until the day before my sentencing before they offered up any disciplinary paperwork to the judge. So my lawyer said, I think it's better that we postpone your sentencing and get to the bottom of this before we go to the judge, because my judge would probably give me, she would give me more time on my sentence because of the situation. So I was like, all right, well, I'll respect your opinion and let's go ahead and postpone it. I don't want to postpone it. I want to get out of here. But unfortunately, this is the way they play games with people in here. I mean, the other three people that were involved in this situation were taken out of here after the situation happened. While we were in the hole, they were relocated to different jails. And I don't know if any disciplinary action was taken against them or not. I don't think it was. I haven't heard anything like that. But they didn't do anything. All they did with me was they dropped, I had 3 charges. They dropped inciting a riot. They dropped that charge. That's the heaviest charge. And they made me plead to 2 other lesser charges. I asked for my lawyer. They wouldn't let me see my lawyer. They told me that I either had to sign the paper or I would be in the hole for however long it took. And I was like, I can't. That was the time when I was in the hole where I almost died. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, we remember.
Yeah, well, I told him there's no way I'm staying in this hole any longer, so I will sign whatever you want me to sign. So I pleaded to 2 lesser charges, and, they punished me. They gave me disciplinary action. They took away my phone for 30 days, took away my commissary for 30 days, and I thought that was the end of it. Well, here come to my sentencing day, and all of a sudden these charges resurface, and that's going to be a big issue with my judge, because she's a institutionalist, so she's very she's very strict when it comes to anything involving 56ers. So I'm a little concerned about it. I mean, I'm really concerned about it because I'd like to get out of here and get on with my sentence, but unfortunately I can't do that now. I have to wait to find out what's going to happen with this, this aspect of my education, because Lieutenant Lancaster was at the heart of all of it. She came in here that day and raised all the hell with us over nothing. That's what she does. She comes in and she just likes to stir up trouble and get everybody all riled up. And she laughs about it. She thrives on it. That's what she was. She was an evil, corrupt woman. And that's exactly what she did that day. And I don't think, I didn't assault anybody. I did pick up a plastic chair, but I didn't pick it up over my head. I just picked it up because I thought she was going to mace me with her mace can. And I put the chair down, and to them, that's assault. That is assault to them. So I don't know what's going to happen with me. I don't understand why this is all happening. I do not know, but I have to wait now to see what the judge and the prosecution are going to do with it. That could take a month. It could take 2 months. I don't know. But that's the situation that I'm in right now. I can't be sentenced right now because I have this charge looming over my head that should have been already taken care of back in September, but they waited until yesterday to spring it on me. So I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's ridiculous how they're going. Like, it was definitely intentionally on purpose the day before your sentencing. I mean, it's pretty obvious and blatant to me.
Right. I agree. That's what my lawyer said too. He said it's pretty suspicious that they would wait until the day before your sentencing to bring this out.
Yeah.
I think they were hoping. I think they were banking on the fact that we would still go to sentencing, but not have time to look into it and just accept whatever levy was put on me by the judge, which would have definitely been over my guideline range, I'm sure.
Right. Yeah, we're hoping that the attorney can get all the information about Lancaster and at least get that in there for your defense anyway.
Well, I have to tell you one thing about my attorney. He's not, I like the guy. He's a nice man, but he already told me in one of our sessions where we sat down and talked, he said, Bart, I'm on the other side of the aisle than you. I don't agree with the way you think and the way you, your ideology. And I was like, really? I said, well, what does that mean for me then? Are you against me or what? He goes, no, I'm not against you. I don't think the way you do. I was like, okay. So he's not really aggressively defending me. He just goes along. He's like along for the ride. He's a public defender, so he's not really aggressively fighting for me. And this situation, I actually got angry with him, and I got upset with him yesterday, and I feel bad about that. I want to apologize to him for that, but I just felt like this was egregious. I felt like I'm being singled out because none of the other three guys, none of them got charged with anything, but yet here I am, still in gulag, and I'm going to be, have to deal with the Lancaster aftermath when they don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. You understand what you mean. It's a shame what they're doing to you.
So, I don't know what to do. I don't know. I'm really upset right now. I just don't know what to do. I'm just... I don't know. It's a state of limbo.
We're going to be praying for you, and just know that hopefully God will be able to at least give you peace to get through all this.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know God will. He will. I depend on God a lot. I mean, I'm not really worried about it. I don't understand why they're doing this to me, and to all of us. You know, it just seems just so egregious what they're doing. Like, you know, over sentencing us and just waiting to pounce on us for any little thing that we do. Like, I've never been in jail before. I don't know what it was like, what it would be like to be in jail, and here I am. You know, I'm 55 years old. I've never been in jail, and now I have to deal with prison life with these guards that, you know, some of them, I'm not going to lie, some of them are racist. Some of them hate us because of our ideology. Some of them hate us because they live in D.C. and we don't. And we know how D.C. is. D.C. is evil. D.C. is the epitome of the, you know, evil in the world is what it is here. And it's like, what do you do? How do you fight these people? You know, I know it's a spiritual battle, but I mean, these people are actually doing things to us that are real.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Got it. Let me see.
What are you doing?
You have 1 minute remaining.
Sorry. Maybe we can.
Are you still there,
All
Bart?
right, well, listen, hey, I've got 1 minute, so I just want to say thanks to everybody out there for listening to me rant. I apologize for my situation.
Stay strong! Stay strong!
Oh, Bart, no, we're praying for you. This is Nicole Reppick, God's wife, and, you know, I've been keeping God caught up, and, you know, he's sending prayers up to you, and just, you know, stay strong, baby. You got a lot of support out here, and I know you don't know what to do, but God's timing and everything, you know, just put your faith in that, baby.
God's plan. God's got a plan.
Thank you so much, guys. Love you guys.
We love you guys.
All right, you guys take care. Okay? Thank you so much.
You too, Bart.
Okay.